after we get married, I find someone better. Yeah, it was horrifying. All the women are gasping right now. And the interesting thing was she goes, is that it? And I was like, wow, okay, what kind of woman are you? Yeah. And she goes, I know, right. That is not the response of most women, I'm sure. Like slap, right? She said, of course that's going to happen. And I was like, what? She goes, Mike, as we get older, there'll be prettier, younger women. What you have to decide if you want to be with one person for the rest of your life, you have to choose your choice. And she's like, you have to wake up every single day and choose me. And then you have to wake up the next day and choose me. She said, Mike, this is not just for marriage, but this is for anything great that you're ever going to do in your life. If you're going to endure and persevere and do big things in life, you have to choose your choice.
I'm glad he said endure.
Absolutely. You have to choose that person every day. And when you made a covenant and you promised God that you was going to pick that person no matter what, good times, bad times, that's what you signed up for. So even if it's not working out, you got to figure out a way to make it work. But people act like they get complacent and they act like they have to be here, or they get entitled, or you have to be here, or you're never going nowhere. I don't know why people think that people never going nowhere. I don't care if that's the sweetest person in the world. They got their day where they're going to be like, yeah, I'm good. You know, if you choose to treat people well, you choose to show up, you choose to love, you choose to give it your max, or if you don't see a payoff right away, you know, and halfway do it. So every day is a choice. And then when you stop choosing, when you stop being intentional, it starts to fall apart. So yeah, there are going to be better. Women. I don't know why I don't think women don't see better out there as well, but we are smart enough to know that the grass is not greener on the other side when you're a wise woman. So you just stay. That's what you say, Trev. But anyway, you look scared. But yeah, there's going to be a man with more money, right? There's going to be a man that has bigger muscles. There's going to be a man that has better game. There's going to be a man that has better outfits. He treats you better, you know, potentially, but will he, you know, respect you as much as the one that you have? Will he, you know, be there for you on your down days? You can't say. So you just got to stay with that person that you click with, and you know, like when you don't have somebody that you rock with and like y'all really relate, then you can say, all right, it don't matter. But once you find that person, you got to keep remembering what that feeling was like when y'all first found each other and y'all felt like y'all were soulmates, and then just keep choosing that feeling over and over again.
Is it wrong to assume? Is it wrong to assume that because he said when he get married he finds someone better? That is it wrong to assume that he was looking for someone better?
People just plop in your lap. You just
so you didn't necessarily find him. It's just
not plop in your lap. Pause. Right.
So it is wrong for me to assume that he didn't go out looking for somebody better.
People most likely cheat with somebody at work. So you can go to work and see somebody and have conversations. You didn't mean to get into a deep personal conversation, but things happen. And so that's how a lot of people cheat, because other people are around. You can't just send your woman in the world and be like, every man, you know, has to be blinded or something, can't see her. They gonna see her.
I get the wife's response to him saying that you get older, it's gonna be prettier looking women. But I don't think he said that he finds somebody or he runs into somebody who looks better. He said he finds someone better. Like as if I've vetted you long enough to know that you're a better fit than my wife, who put in all these years with me. You get what I'm saying?
If that's a better fit, then he didn't choose the wrong wife.
But see, what I try to do is I try to flip it. How would that feel? Like, fellas, how would that feel if a woman said after I marry a man, I find a better man?
Well, I could tell you, I could answer that. Here's the problem. Ruth, you started off really shaky, but you did make a great point toward the end. What you said was, will that man love you the same way? Will he respect you the same way? And the answer is absolutely freaking not. And I'll tell you why, right? As your value goes down, you qualify for less. And we've discussed it a little earlier in the panel. Men's value typically raises up until much higher than women. So men do run into women that they would consider to be better, right? By every metric, they will be younger, they will be better looking, they will be more in shape, they will be more cooperative, different things, a lot of different things. You're going to run into those. And the difference is the man actually qualifies to obtain that woman long term and have him love, admire, and respect his ass. That's the difference. Whereas women won't be able to maintain those men. They'll be able to obtain, but they can't retain. It'll be a flyby type situation in most cases. That's most cases, because your value goes down. You may not qualify for a better man. Whatever you try to bag, it behooves you to go ahead and grab you a dude between 23, 25, something like that. You don't want to wait until later, because as you age, it's not like fine wine. It's more like milk. So it's not the same as a man who is going to be a little bit better off as he gets older. Me personally, I'll just say this. I can absolutely get different women. If you want to say better is subjective, but can I get younger women? Abso-freaking-lutely. Can I get women who
cleaning that
are, well, cleaning what up?
You said
pause.
You find better women. I think you listed cooperative in there. I don't think
you can find one.
Whenever you run into a better younger woman, she looks better. I don't think we can say that she's cooperative until we actually put her in a position to where she had to cooperate.
It depends on what your relationship is with her, right? You can tell a woman's demeanor pretty quickly. At least I can. Maybe you can't, but I can, right? So you could meet a woman and within a few moments, days, whatever, you might work with a chick or whatever. It might be at work and you'd be like, damn, this is what it is. This chick all feminine, this chick all soft, this chick all cooperative, this chick all considerate. You can tell these attributes about a person damn near right away, or you should be able to, unless you lack discernment. So you'll know right away.
Haven't we said?
But you may not have qualified for that when you were in your 20s. If you bagged a chick in your 20s, you probably would not have been the man that you are. You probably have your XP, which we talked about. You may have got more discipline. You may have got your weight up as far as the money, and you're going to qualify for different women. You're going to attract a lot more women as you get older. So yes, you will run into women who might be subjectively better or better by a lot of metrics, even could be objectively.
You using the cooperative, you using the fact that you're able to figure out if she's cooperative by painting a scenario as it's a work employee type or just, but haven't we stated that when women treat their bosses a little different than they treat the
no, you might be co-workers. You might be co-workers. You might be co-workers. She might be your superior.
But I mean, there's a workplace environment. There's safe workplace. Like I would argue that all of us treat our coworkers.
And that was only one scenario that I gave, and you harping on that for whatever reason.
I mean, that's the
but
one
there's plenty of situations you're going to run into females, right? You're going to run into females in a lot of different situations.
I'm saying based off the list you gave, I'm not sold that because she looked better, she's younger, that she's a better fit from the woman that's been with you holding it down for so long.
Grass is not green.
And I don't think that using
well, that's great. That's great, but it depends on what you ended up with in the first place, right? Maybe you didn't make a good pick, or maybe you didn't qualify for as good as a pick as you would have now, as you've developed as a man. Is what I'm saying. So yes, you would have opportunities.
Because you said it yourself. A lot of women are on their best representatives, right?
Y'all both right though. All he's saying is his options are different when he gets older. What you saying is that someone should love you for who you are versus your value. But y'all both saying right. It's like y'all arguing two separate points and makes it seem like y'all on two.
No, what I'm saying is I'm arguing the side as finding a better woman. Like I don't think that's a possible unless you vet this woman out and actually date her intentionally.
Is that impossible? Is that impossible to do while you married or no?
That's a good point.
Morally, no, but is it impossible?
No, it's not. You can actually do that, but then that would be an affair.
Yes, it would.
So my point that I stated earlier, is it wrong to assume that whenever he states that every time you get married, he finds somebody better? Is it wrong to assume that he was looking for another woman?
No.
Because I personally feel like if you're not intentionally looking for a woman to compare your wife to that you have, to deem her a better person, and you will never know whether this woman that you're running into is a better person.
I agree.
I never argued that. But maybe what he feels he has might not be a good fit for him in the first place.
Say that one more time. What you said?
I said if you're not actually looking for a better woman, then it's going to be difficult for you to know whether that every time you get married, you find a better woman that can replace the woman that's been holding it down for you for years. You get what I'm saying?
If that's what she was doing, but what if she wasn't?
Yeah.
What if she wasn't holding it down?
What if she
right? What if she
was?
was holding it down?
And if she
What if
was, but that's
she
a
was?
good point.
What if
That's
she
a
was
good
mad?
argument. If she
Yeah,
wasn't,
and
if
that's
she
the thing.
wasn't holding it down,
What if she wasn't? Yeah,
If
or
she
what
wasn't,
if she
it's easier to find a better
showed you
woman.
her representative, and then you marry her, and then she's trying to stop. The Gawk 3000 is gone, right? And then maybe she's just lazy, or maybe she don't do nothing.
It's sort of like what Ruth said. Whenever things don't work out, you got to try to figure out how to make it work. So then if you would just tap out on her and go try to find the one that's younger and prettier, then you would be repeating the cycle. She may also be on her best representative. So you would literally have to intentionally be looking for a better woman to know that this woman can replace the one you already have. And there's risk. I think there's risk. I agree with you that. But I don't think
There's always risk.
Is just always there.
But let's just say somebody watches your content, right? They watch your content and they've learned a lot of things, and maybe you put brothers on game to say, hey, look, this is how you can discern a good woman from maybe not such a good woman. And he's like, damn, Darman, this guy know what the hell he talking about. I probably should have looked at that. And then maybe he go look at that. And then he like, well, damn, this what Dharma said. He was damn right about that. Now I kind of have a much better idea of what I would have been more compatible with as a man. And then he is able to find that. Now, what you got?
You are you selling a course, a red pill course this weekend? Is it coming out this weekend? Because what is going on tonight, Trav? Like, come on. You was reasonable on King Talk, but tonight you put a red pill in that brown drink.
I didn't put a red pill. Look, how was this red pill? Like,
yeah, you gotta hear what he's
talking about a scenario.
Red pill in that brown drink. Yes, women age like milk. Blah blah blah. But you got mad when I said a man can have more money, bigger muscles, better game, a bigger D. Like,
I didn't get mad. I didn't get mad.
I'm starting off shaky.
You did because what I was saying is in real life.
You don't want to think
you wouldn't be able to get that man.
It goes the other way is what I'm saying. It could go the other way. You can find a better person after you pick the wrong man, that you married the wrong man. You can find a better man. It's possible.
All right.
If you're a better woman.
Yes, you are absolutely right. It is possible, but us as men, we dwell in the realm of probability, right? And the probability of you getting a better man as you age is low.
Well, it happens.